Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and the Season of Mastery. Hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a good time in the Season of Mastery, because I certainly am. I haven't been able to step away for very long today, and I am playing a lot more than I thought I would, and that's a good thing because it means that there's a level of excitement that I wasn't expecting, and yeah, it's really driving me to play. I'm having a really good time. And I'm super happy about that. Hope you guys are having an equally good time. Today we have to head all the way back out to the logging camp. We have to go to the Brackenwell pumpkin patch and clear out a house of Defias humans there. We have a quest for one of the guys in there, and we have a breadcrumb taking us to the logging camp, but I don't know if anything new is going to pop up there, aside from what we already have. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. That might just about finish off the zone. We then have to head into Stormwind. We have a warrior's training to do. We have to talk to Harry Burlgard at the Pig and Whistle Tavern in Old Town. Not really familiar with that at all, but I'm sure we will find it without too much of a problem. What do I want to do first? I guess we'll go to the... Well, we're right at the pumpkin patch. I just kind of worry that if we don't stop at the logging camp, that they'll give us another quest to go down to the pumpkin patch. So maybe we ought to stop up there first and just make sure that we do have all the quests before we head down to the south. That sounds like a good plan. Last time we were over here by the tower, there was a lot of herbs popping up, and not seeing anything on the map right now. I leveled up some of our professions, so I worked on our alchemy a little bit. We're at 38 out of 75. We have a ton of potions, probably more than we're going to be able to use, but we're going to try to use them. And yeah, I had bought 20 vials, used them all, and now we're going to be out of vials again, so... I just don't want our bags to be full of vials, basically, so running out of them is fine. We can just get more. Lots of Peace Bloom. And if we end up having herbs we don't need, we'll definitely be putting them on the auction house. Okay, so Thomas does have another quest for us. Bring 8 torn murloc fins to guard Thomas. This would have been great while we were looking for the bodies. Nothing we need...
Be careful.
Nothing we need as far as items, but we will want to do this. Still a yellow quest. We know where the murlocs are at. We can find a ton of them to the north of us here. Let's head into the logging camp and just make sure that nobody here has another quest for us. We do have to turn to the breadcrumb for cloth and leather armor.
You need something?
Let's take the pants to sell.
Farewell.
And yeah, she doesn't have anything else. I don't see that the foreman down here has anything else for us, so... Fairly sure that for right now, we don't have any more quests to pick up here. Let's go take care of the murlocs first, and then we'll head down to the pumpkin patch. And just a fair warning, I might have to do a weird sudden cut at some point. I have food that is being delivered, so at any moment they could arrive. My dog could explode in a bundle of barking and frantic activity, and then I'll have to cut and go get my food. You were a little late on that one, Tara. A little late. Good try, though. You tagged it, though. We clearly got there first, but like... she got the tag. And then she took off. Because she's like, yeah, go ahead, handle that. We don't have the weapon skill, obviously, to be successfully hitting yet, but we're going to sit on that for a second here. Get our bleed going. We might be able to take him out without switching weapons back, and that would be good. That being said, we're going to have to heal up. We have 35 bandages. Again, probably more than we'll need until we learn heavy linen, which is going to be soon, I think, at level 50. I think it's at level 50 first aid that we can get heavy linen. Maybe we can already get it. You know what? We could probably already get it. This is green, so... Two-handed swords has to get to 60. We're at 25 right now. What I don't want to do is I don't want to take on two of these guys at once. I think we can handle one at a time, and that's fine. Once we pull two, we could be in trouble. Let's zip in here, and we're going to pull him back out of his camp. That should suffice. We've got our spectacular training sword. It was gifted to us, and it's actually quite good because the stats on it are quite good for requiring level 5. Again, here I'm going to back him out. Right now there's nobody here, but I feel like at any moment we could see a bunch of respawns come in and just ruin our time here. Yeah, we pulled way too many. Let's run and hope we don't get a daze. Do we need to pop a potion? I'm going to say yeah. If we don't want to die, probably. Okay, good. Yeah, see, that was not a smart call. Maybe we need to float more on the outsides of the camp. Not going to go in on him. Let's come over this way. Paladin and a warrior. That has to be a pretty powerful team up. Yeah, I remember the days when I had a friend who would level with me all the time. We leveled a bunch of characters together, had all kinds of fun with different class compositions. Those days are long gone, and now I play solo most of the time. I feel like this is a bad spot to be in. Let's get our elixir of defense back up now that our armor buff went off. The armor buff was more powerful than the elixir, so I couldn't refresh the elixir while the armor buff was on us. Yeah, we're doing some pretty chunky damage now that we have gotten this sword skilled up and we can actually hit with it properly. It's doing pretty well for us. I am happy rocking the two-hander. We're gonna obviously try to keep a sword and shield or a one-hander and a shield most of the time for when we want to tank dungeons. That being said, we're not gonna get our chance to do that until like level 15. We can go into the dead mines. So we're probably gonna get a better shield and a better one-hander before then, but we'll hang on to these. I feel like if we held on to them though and used them in dead mines, it would be a huge mistake because they are pretty weak. Two more fins. This drop rate has been pretty good. Can't complain too much about it. I'm not joining any guilds. Honestly, if I do want to be in a guild, I'll probably have to make one. I don't know. I've thought about it a lot. I don't really want to run a guild. Doesn't mean I wouldn't mind starting up a guild, but I don't know if I have the time or the mental bandwidth to handle the day-to-day things that can come up while managing a guild. I'm not too fond of drama, so I have like basically zero tolerance for drama in my video games. And unfortunately, like sometimes that's just how people enjoy the game. They get worked up about things because they get really excited about it, and I just don't have a lot of tolerance for like loot drama and stuff like that. And every time like you kind of pull people into a guild, you explain these things to them, like, hey, here's the deal with our guild, we're no drama, and people are like, oh yeah, no drama, totally. And then sometimes you get people in there, and what they think is drama and what you think is drama is a different definition, and it just doesn't work out. And I don't know if I want to be responsible for managing those social interactions that can somehow go awry. That being said, you know, we're all in Discord. If things are going really awesome, the Discord is having a good time. At some point, I might not mind making a guild, but I don't see the real point of it if we're already in Discord. The good thing about a guild, I guess, is a guild bank, right? Dropping stuff in the guild bank, helping out guildies, but I feel like we can manage to help each other out just through the Discord, and we don't have to set anything loose into the wilds of World of Warcraft as far as a guild. But we'll see how things go. We're still in combat. There we go. Let's definitely get the silver leaf. And guys, when you interact with me in the game, expect me to be like one of the most awkward people you've ever had to interact with. Because that's definitely true. It might not seem like it, but it is. Hi there. Let's pull this guy out. Come on out here. Because yeah, we're getting respawns basically all around us, which is not ideal. We're in combat with somebody. There we go. Okay, they were dropping really good for a minute, and then the drop rate just kind of stopped. Let's see if we can get it going again here. Oh boy, what do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and just pop the potion right away, put that on cooldown, get a Ren going. Get a thunderclap going to reduce the attack speed. Okay, and there we go. There's the last 2 fins. That worked out rather well, I think. Let's make tracks out of here. We might as well stop back and guard Thomas on the way. He is on the way down to the farm, so we're going to do that. Kind of like to check out what people are playing. Obviously, we don't see a lot of druids or hunters here because humans can't be either. Lots of warriors, some priests, mages. Number of mages is pretty high, as one might expect.
Greetings.
We don't need any of these. We're going to take the mace. It'll probably sell for the most.
Or the Alliance.
And yeah, let's keep going. Let's head down to the south here. Alright, we need the collector's ring. The collector is going to be in this house over here. We helped a gnome clear this house out once upon a time. Looks like we might be waiting for a respawn here. Might have to happen. If we hang out for a respawn, if they come up kind of one at a time, then we might be able to get them. That being said, I don't know if standing like right inside is a great idea, but we're gonna hang out here. I don't know who her is, but we need the collector. I think that was a dude. Yeah, okay. So can you invite? Because if you're not going to invite, I'm just going to tag what I can. And as part of that, I might tag the Warlock Lady. So we better just group up. It's probably a good idea. Have a little seat by the fire. Wait for these guys to respawn. Loot is set to free for all, okay? Maybe there's another quest to come here. We don't have a quest for... Oh, maybe it's a Warlock specific quest. They do have a Warlock here, so... Maybe the Warlock Lady is for a Warlock quest and that's why we don't have it? We're gonna go in on the Collector. That is our top priority here. And yeah, that worked out. Now, the Collector's Ring, that is going to go back to Marshal Dugan. Okay, so we don't have to go back to the logging camp. We can just head all the way back to Goldshire. All the way back. It is quite a run. We have done it a few times today. But that is okay. We're going to look for some herbs along the way here. Try to make it maybe a productive run. Looks like some peace bloom down here, of course being guarded by a bear. That was a nice 151 crit. Probably the biggest number we've seen so far. I like the few murlocs that are just kind of hanging out down here, but there aren't very many of them. I wonder if you could have used them for the quest for the fins. Okay, I could have swore we just saw an herb node pop up and then immediately vanish. Didn't see a player around though, so not really sure what happened there. Not a lot of luck on this run as far as herbs go. Some earth root up here. Let's see if we can get there before anybody else does. It's definitely not a guarantee. We did aggro the bear, but I'm going to ignore it and pretend like it didn't happen. We're just going to keep going. Oops. And by keep going, I mean we're going to about face. And then run into a different bear. Let's go this way. I like when they hide them in the general shrubbery. Very clever, Blizz. Very clever. Okay, we did get our Herbalism to level 52, so we're going to be able to learn the next rank, I believe. We're going to want to take care of that when we go to Stormwind as well. So, list of things to do in Stormwind. Visit the guy for the warrior quest, and then visit the Herbalism trainer. And we'll see if any of this chains into anything else, but we might be done here in Elwyn very, very soon.
Light be with you.
We're gonna take the gloves. You found him, well done. He won't be collecting from the Elwyn mines again. And this ring you found is interesting. It's a membership ring for the old Stonemasons Guild in Stormwind. Why would a lowly thief have an artisan guild ring? And why are the Defias thieves collecting money from our mines? Difficult questions. I hope one day we'll have the answers.
Be careful.
Maybe after the Cataclysm you get the answers. I don't know.
Hello.
Okay, we have a ton of stuff to get rid of. I'm gonna sell these fish. We'll equip the armor upgrade. There we go. We'll sell the old stuff. Sell the billy club. The water can go. The apple can stay. We haven't been eating a lot. We've been bandaging a lot. We haven't had a lot of food. Let's sell the apple. We'll put the cheese down here just in case we do need to eat anything. That's going to open up a little bit more space in our inventory. And I think that's good.
Have a good one.
We should be fine. You know, we could probably stand to sell like one stack of potions. because we have so many, and then we have these lesser ones as well that we've picked up.
For the Alliance.
So I think that's okay. So we have report to Girin Stoutmantle. That's going to be over on Sentinel Hill in Westfall. Let's go back to Stormwind. Off to Stormwind we go. We're going to do the warrior quest. And yeah, I guess we're going to be headed into Westfall. Which seems a little bit weird. I honestly thought we'd have a few more levels before that happened. Maybe we'll get level 12. Maybe with the warrior quest we'll get level 12. Not sure. Depends on if it has us do anything as a follow-up, or if we're literally just talking to a guy, it probably won't give us that much experience. Alright, Herbalism and the warrior trainer guy who is in the tavern in Old Town. Okay, so Old Town's going to be to the left when we go in. And of course the Herbalism trainer is going to be in the exact opposite direction of that. So yeah, good times. Part of me is curious as to like who the highest level is right now. Part of me doesn't want to know. Part of me doesn't want to know. Okay, we're in Old Town. Not exactly sure where we're looking, but we do have a dot on the map, so let's head into one of these buildings here. Are you the building? No. Here we go, the Pig and Whistle Tavern. That was the place. Very cool looking. A different design. It's not like a typical inn design. It's an actual tavern, so that's cool. Got some random chatter from NPCs here.
Well met.
Have a drink with me. You look tough on the outside, but let's see if your gut can handle a few mugs of the Pig and Whistle's strongest. Or were you here for lessons? Lessons, please. Yeah, I could teach you, but first I want to see what moves you have already. See that drunk over there at the end of the bar? Bartleby? I want you to get his mug. And if you know Bartleby, then you know he won't just give it to you.
Light bless you.
I don't know Bartleby, but we're gonna get to know him.
What can I do for you?
You want what? You're crazy. The only way you're getting this mug is if you pry it from my cold dead fingers.
See you later.
Obviously.
You need something?
Should we step outside? No? Okay. Let's do it. The barmaid doesn't care. She's used to this kind of thing. Might have killed her with the thunderclap, though. At least we don't have to murder him. At least he gives up. So happy we didn't kill him.
Can I help you? See you around.
Okay, those guys are out of here.
What can I do for you?
This guy has some pretty cool looking armor. He sure didn't want to part with it, but you were persuasive. Well done. Now for your lesson. You've learned a few moves, but you could still use a decent weapon. I bet if you spoke with Marshal Haggard, he could help. Marshal Haggard lives in a manor in Elwyn Forest at Eastvale Lumber Camp. God, please. He's retired now, but he collected a lot of gear during his career. Let him know I sent you. With luck, he'll have a spare weapon to offer.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh boy. I have to tell you guys, no part of me really wants to run back out to the Eastvale logging camp again. No part of me desires that. And maybe I'll do that off recording because it's a lot of running. We don't have anything else to do that way. And maybe I'll just use a little bit of editing magic so you guys don't have to see that run again. It just seems kind of pointless. I like that we're PvP flagged. That's weird. But interesting. We fought a guy who was on our own faction and drunk. And for that we were flagged. It's a little bit strange. I guess we learned defensive stance too. Is that what he taught us? Yeah, he taught us defensive stance. We have Sunder armor now. Requires weapon. This does not require defensive stance. We have taunt, which does require let's maybe get this set up a little bit. I don't think we're going to be using it right away, but it's probably going to be a good idea to have this set up for when we need it. I'm assuming we can use heroic strike still. Rend requires battle stance or defensive stance. Thunderclap requires battle stance. Charge requires battle stance. And then if we want to do something like charge in and then go to defensive, we're gonna have to like actually have a defensive stance button. So I'm gonna put that there. We could also use this in defensive stance. And I think that's good for now. We're not gonna be using defensive stance a lot until we're tanking an actual dungeon, and we still have a little while before that happens. So we did the warrior trainer stuff. Let's come over here and try to learn the next rank of herbalism.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
And alright, there we go. So we can now herb up to 150. We can't quite get the next rank of alchemy yet.
Help you find something?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get there with what we have. So we still have a little ways to go. We're pretty close to being able to learn the next rank though, so that is not bad. Yeah, I'm going to have to make my way out to the Eastvale logging camp again, so I am going to have to do that. I don't think I'm going to subject you guys to it. And then after that, I guess we're headed into Westfall, which I'm kind of shocked about. We very nearly did hit level 12, so we'll probably hit level 12 turning in the quest. That might make things in Westfall a little bit easier, but we will just have to wait and see. Alright, here we are back at the logging camp one more time. Look at this cool little tunnel. I don't think I've ever ran through that before. And here is Marshal Haggard. Who's that? Bulgard, is that you? You'll have to step a little closer. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Walking up like that, I thought you were a gnoll. Yeah, we look very gnollish. Volgard sent you, did he? Yes, I have spare weapons around here, but first I have a task for you. A while ago, a Defias villain, Deadtooth Jack, tricked me. It was dark, and he was wearing Stormwind tabard, and I thought he was Marshal Dugan. He said he needed my old Stormwind Marshal's badge, and I gave it to him. And then he laughed and ran off before I could catch him. Get back my badge. Deadtooth Jack probably has it stowed in his camp to the south. He's like a cartoon villain. He like comes and tricks you into giving him your badge, and then he laughs at you as he runs away. Okay, well, this looks like a bunch of Defias people, so let's go ahead. There we go. Deadtooth Jack. Okay, he is located over in the far corner here if you're looking for him. I think we're just gonna go, we're gonna go right in. Maybe we'll pull him out a little bit in case his buddy respawns there. We wouldn't necessarily want to deal with them both at the same time. He is wearing the Stormwind tabard. That turned out to be true. And we did get the key. Now, I'm assuming that we just take the... Oh no, look at this. We need to use the key right here. Okay, so we use the key. And there we go. Let's get the silver leaf while we're out here. And yeah, I think now all we need to do is run back.
Need help?
Great, you found it. I feared it was gone forever, used by the Defias to impersonate a Stormwind official. Well, that won't happen now, thanks to you. Here are some weapons. Is it going to be anything we need? Main hand. Main hand. A main hand. Yeah, lots of main hand stuff. Let's take one. Take a look at all of them, see how they look. They're all pretty cool looking. We're going to take the sword. We don't necessarily need it right now because we are using a two-hander. That being said, I mean, it has 7.6 DPS on it. We lose the strength.
Go with honor, friend.
We lose the strength, but maybe for now it's worth it just to throw it on. And throw on our shield. And yeah, until we get another two-hander, because that's a significant amount of damage for a one-hander. With the shield on, we can block and we can negate some damage. So maybe we'll rock this for a bit until we find ourselves a higher level two-handed sword. And yeah, I think I'm going to take a break here, guys. Got to get some food in me. And yeah, we'll be back really soon, though. I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot more than I expected, and I am having a ton of fun, and I hope that you guys are as well. Let me know how your own playthroughs are going, or better yet, jump into the Discord and let us know there how things are going for you. And hopefully we will see you somewhere in the world of Azeroth very soon. Take care, guys.